morning, guys. Day 2, doing the dishes again. Well, I mean, these are yesterday's dishes, but again, weekend. Making breakfast. I have in there kind of like a hash. I have a little bit of breakfast sausage, a potato, some onions, and mushrooms. I think that it would probably taste good if I put a little garlic powder in there, because just about everything I eat has garlic and onion in it. And no, surprisingly, I don't stink. I mean, when I did have hygiene problems when I was like a kid, I did stink. But wow, stick up like a rooster right there. I did stink. I was a kid. I didn't bathe. Yeah, I was greasy. You know, a lot of children go through that phase. I learned the power of soap in my adulthood when I sorry, I'm opening a container here. I need to really replace that or clean it or something. I don't know. But when you start interacting with other people, or when you get a job, oh my gosh, when you get a job and you walk into that place and it smells clean, but you don't, you can like significantly notice your smell. Or I can anyway. Whoa, that's gonna be on the counter if I do that. I had my hose. It was like this. It was like that, and I'm like, woo! Yeah, a good way to get water all over it. I did add a little bit of butter, just like a square of butter for flavor. And it seemed a little dry, even though I just used that sausage. I first fried up the sausage to see how much oil I would have to cook with. Let's see, are any of these taters like close to done? Well, yeah, they're getting tender. And those onions were ones that I got from a bag. I got like 4 bags of them. When I look into them, I'm like, hey, it looks like about an onion a bag, so it's not really cheap, but that's how I do what I do. So, yeah, I'm doing the... Also, I thought I was on my last load of laundry, but I had to do a couple of sheets that I found. They were on the floor because I had used them to bundle myself up. So they were on the floor, and I was like, they're on the floor, I better clean them. My big blankets got put up onto a shelf out of the way. I washed my crocheted blanket, the one that I refuse to take apart because I love it. And I wish, I don't even know if it's crochet, to tell you the truth. I didn't even look. I haven't even looked. I've just never really explored that because I was like, I love this blanket. Come on, get off of there. Ooh. Okay, that's a rag. Is this blanket? Let's see. By looking at these stitches, I mean, they're upside down because I'm holding it that way. I can't tell if that's crochet or if that's knit. But somebody used a really big hook. Anyway, I refuse to take it apart because that's one of the comfiest blankets I've ever wrapped up in. It's seriously like wrapping up in like one of those luxurious sweaters. So kudos to whoever made that, and I wish you luck on your life journey with with pursuing that, unless you're not alive anymore. And then thank you for the gift. I found that at a resale shop. I was totally going to take it home and take it apart. Then I thought to myself, why when I started cuddling with that thing, not cuddling, but when I started, I need this. When I started using it, I just kind of laid there in it because I was like, I don't feel like putting this thing away. I don't feel like taking it apart. Then I just like fell asleep, and then my cat Squeaky, he fell asleep on me with it. So, well, that's done. We'll unplug that because I never know if it's still on or not. That thing is like, I honestly don't know where that came from. I mean, it came, I actually got it from the camper behind my mom and dad's house. But I don't know if it came with the camper or if Dad put it in there. This thing looks like it's from the freaking 80s. It's just a burner, and I guess I gotta wipe it off. It's just a burner and a knob. It seriously looks like it's from the 80s. It's still working though, so that's all I need. Just a burner. I don't need an entire freaking oven. Oh, it sounds like the one sheet is ready to come out of the turner. Just a second. I think I might, if it doesn't rain more today, I actually put a sheet out on the line. I mean, if it gets an extra rinse, cool. I've told you before, I got sensitive skin. So I think today, if it doesn't rain some more, I'm going to go do some more in my yard. Did my routines. See? They're getting better. Did my routines, did my face, didn't do my hair, because it's just easier to skip it. Unless I'm going somewhere. I oil my hair every freaking day, man. Got my laundry started, got my dishes started, did I say coffee? If I did, then I'm really excited about the fact that I got my coffee. Oh. I'm thinking about crocheting, but my cat won't stay the heck off of me today. I don't know. Cat Fluff. I don't know why she's being this way, but Bina sent me a picture from 14 years ago, and I'm like, nothing happened except for my nose got bigger. And she's like, but it's still a beautiful nose. I'm like, yeah, it's a schnoz, man. Dude. And I told her, I says, well, I mean, I guess air is free, so I'm taking my part of it. She says, it's free for now. Yeah, Mina, you're right. It's free for now. I said, they take our right to breathe away. I'm going to start sealing farts in cans and labeling them as air and leaving them on the White House lawn. Here you go. There's some free air for you. or here's some free farts for you, some minerals, some, keep yourself healthy. And the reason I got that idea is I don't know how many of you people have seen Spaceballs, the movie. Some people, I know Moody, who watches this, cannot stand that movie, which is weird because he loves Star Wars. But I remember them having a scene about airtime or something like that, and they got a certain amount of air each day or something, and this guy was hoarding it in cans in his drawer, and he'd sniff the can of air and go, fresh air. So yeah. Oh, my favorite site. I saw on there a t-shirt that I really wanted, but I can't get it because I'm not buying from them again. It said Idiocracy was a documentary, meaning the movie. I've been saying that ever since I watched that movie. People think it's funny, but watch it. Like, watch it over the dumb humor. Like, really watch it, because there's a lot of stuff going on in that movie that is actually happening, or was actually happening. I mean, I've said that ever since I watched the dang thing. It's just, I never found it funny. I was like, yeah. I find that a lot of things that they make into lots of comedies and stuff. There was The Interview. Oh, nobody really likes Franco anymore, but Rogan, forgot his first name. Hello. Is it Seth? I don't know. Anyway, I like him still. But there were a lot of things in that movie that were pretty true underneath the ha 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 comedy too. If you watch try not to laugh while you're watching it and like listen to what's being said. There were a lot of truths in that movie too. I'm just saying, whenever there's something that they're throwing the truth out there, it's right underneath a whole lot of ha 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 gags and, butt jokes and, body function jokes and ha 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 this happened, and it's like, wait a minute, that did happen. That did happen. But you're laughing because they disguised it. This animal will not leave me today alone. Will not leave me alone today. I swear sometimes I'm not from the United States because my sentence structure really does not work out. Come on, cat. You are the culprit. You hear her purring? I put the mic right up to her throat so you could. Leave me alone. Quit licking me with them little tiny licks. I hate that. Ugh. You've been all over me all day. I also... There was a blue towel, and it was actually in square, the print on it was squares. So I cut it into rags for the kitchen and the bathroom. I made some, and it was really cool because it was like perfect sizes for like scrubbing and stuff. That's spray paint, by the way, and that's toothpaste that I need to wash off. But like for scrubbing, and then the bigger ones are almost like washcloth size. So it was pretty. It was a nice. It just worked out. It was one of those oddly satisfying type things if you watch those videos. I also took a little square like that. I noticed with that toothbrush I have, I love it, but I drool like crazy, like it just comes out of my mouth. So I wrapped that around it and it caught it. So that's why it's wet, because I put it in the washer. Drain that one. Come on, cat. Off of me. I know, you probably want your toy in the tub, but I've got wash going. I'm thinking again, and I need to pause so I can think. Actually, I'm really hungry, too, so what I might probably... There I go again. Might probably. What I might do is, just stop and eat and make another video in a minute or something, because that's what I do now. Is I noticed I can stitch videos together. So when I'm having like a brain fart and I just stop the thing or pause it, and then I think, oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk about, and then I make another video and I stitch it together on my phone. And then I found out that I can add music to certain little parts of it. No, well, not certain little parts of it, but if I made a video with music in it, with pictures or something, I can add that in there and it's got some music in that part. So I could do some pretty darn good editing on my phone. Wonder what my tablet does absolutely nothing because it has like zero memory, and it's weird because it's a big Samsung. And then you try to send it to the SD card and it's like, oh, and then you go to access it and it's like, I don't remember you putting that there. It's like, geez, how old are you? 51? My age. So I think I'm gonna just stop here for a minute and have some breakfast, and I'll see you in a minute. I figured with that food, since it's basically got the same thing except for lentils and well, it's got the same thing except for lentils are in it, and what else did I put that? Was it just lentils, I guess? Oh, and the peas and the carrots. I have leftovers from yesterday from my lunch that I made, so if I have leftovers from this, even though I put ketchup on it, but so what? I could just add tomato paste or spaghetti sauce. Make it a thing. And it also has rice in it from yesterday. So I figured if I got if I had too much of this from this morning, I'll just scrape it in the pan and we'll warm it up for another meal. Again, I would never, ever, ever do that if other people were living with me, because that's just really gross. It's like sticking everybody, brushing their teeth, and then, they brush their teeth and pass it to the right, and the next person brushes their teeth. That's just no. Just no. For me. I just think that's gross. Some people may not. Some people may do that in other cultures, and I'm pretty sure back in the Depression, that they probably did a lot of that throughout the whole family. They were like, we have the same germs, might as well. But that was desperate times. I mean, I guess if you're very desperate for money, like if you've got a disabled family, they're not married, like a woman like me, and I have 3 children, and they didn't eat all of it, and I only get, a certain, like, a little over $1,000 a month. What am I doing if I'm that poor having that many kids? But that's my opinion about me. Anyway, but sometimes you get into a circumstance where you have to. I mean, I got into a circumstance one time where I went to I was living in my car. I went to the food pantry. I didn't have any way to cook it. And I ate raw ramen. Like, okay, it's like eating chips. I guess I just have to pretend I'm eating snacks. So, I mean, you do desperate things when you're in, or you do certain things when you're in desperate times. And then sometimes you learn from it. I mean, I've made ramen, and I've made instant taters, and I think even mac and cheese. But I had to keep reheating it in a coffee pot. I'm pretty sure it was what I was making was, because this was 30 some years ago. I think it was ramen and frozen vegetables, because I had a refrigerator, but I didn't have a stove. I had a shower and a toilet, and I didn't have a sink. It was a weird, like it had been an office or something, and they were renting it out for people to live in. I don't know. Anyway, so I've made food in the coffee maker before because it was a portable stove. That was before air fryers. I mean, if you wanted something fried, you deep fry it. Charlie, I know you want me. So again, breakfast time. Just had another cat. I don't want your hair in my food. I do not want your hair in my food. She looks all mad. Look at her. She's like, fine, Mom. Cat is one of the most stubborn little beings I know. That cat and my grandnephew. Man, he will stand there in the middle of everybody and somebody tells him no and he will stomp his foot and he'll go, I want a yes. I want yes. Well, sorry, you got no. I want yes. And you know, it's funny to watch it, but when it's happening to you, you're like, I need a timeout so I don't blow up at you. I decided I was going to have frozen fruit for lunch today. And I'm sitting here eating it, looking at it as fruit. But as I'm chewing it up, I'm thinking, I'm feeling like I'm eating ice cream. I'm like, wow, this is good. Well, what I did is I took, maybe a tablespoon of sugar and I sprinkled it on it. And I'm just eating it frozen and it tastes really good. It's the pineapple, mango, peach, strawberry mix with, and then I added black sweet cherries. And like I said, about a tablespoon of sugar sprinkled over it, and I'm eating it like that. Oh, is that good? I haven't forgotten about y'all. It's just got busy picking at stuff, getting stuff done, and then I decided I wanted to crochet, and I crocheted and got the pattern all figured out, and I didn't do any outside work because it's only, I think 46, and it's a cold 46 out there. Like, ooh, feels like it's gonna really cool down. So I didn't do any outside work, except for I have put 2 sheets out there to dry. But I mean, that's not outside work. So, I'm just sitting here watching. What am I watching? Can't tell you what channel I'm watching. I think it's Depression era food. Couldn't tell you because I was over here playing a game and I was just listening to it. So, oh, that's something I like to watch. And I want a piece of my food. The mangoes in this. Oh, if you are not allergic to them, this piece of mango right here, you put that in your mouth, frozen like that, and it feels like you're eating. It feels mushy, like creamy, like ice cream. Mm. Mm. I think I'm going to get a bag of those next time. That's just, I never really thought I liked them. I thought, when I bit into a fresh one, I was like, it tastes like a pine tree, and it had a pine tree mom and a peach dad, or vice versa. Guess it would be a peach mom. So anyway, I'm just I guess I'm having an indoor day. I was going to say a lazy day because I haven't done anything. But yeah, I have. I've been awake since 5. Looking for stuff to do. I guess I am going to end the video right now, but I'll see you later. Have a good day. Bye.